Silence is power for men. If I have any young ladies on here, this can apply. This applies to you, but this is a man's channel, so I'm talking to my fellas, right? Fellas, your silence is power, whether it be for business, whether it be in life, whether it be in relationships, right? Because in this world, we're flooded. We're flooded with all this noise from social media. We're flooded with all this noise of our co-workers, just talking about absolutely fucking nothing, right? We're just flooded with a whole bunch of nonsense, okay? And and obviously I know what someone is thinking, you make videos talking. Yeah, I'm getting monetized for this. And trust me, when I'm out and about, when I'm by myself, I'm pretty reserved, right? I used to be extroverted, so to speak. And if you're extroverted, I said this once, I'm gonna say it again. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that. But even you guys need to know the power of silence, because silence speaks 1,000 words. You can communicate through silence. Silence is probably one of the most powerful tools of communication. It says a lot without you even saying anything. It's powerful, right? Very metaphysical. So whether you are, like I said, whether it's work, whether it is life, whether it is relationships, right? Silence is a great tool. And am I telling you guys to be antisocial? Not at all. If you have friends, if you have family, don't take this literal, guys. Don't take this shit literal and just be a silent mute and just never say anything to anybody, right? This is not the point of it. But in life, for example, or work, for example, while the rest of your coworkers are talking about the basketball game, right? They're talking about the game, or they're talking about the hoes that they were messing with over the weekend and stuff, just general guy talk. Unfortunately, this talk meaningless, right? By you being silent, okay? Trust me, people are going to notice this. People are going to notice this. Now, being silent and disrespectful are two different things, right? Like I said, I'm to myself, but if I make eye contact, I'm going to smile and I'm going to nod. That's all you need. People feel like you break the barrier when you do that, right? Even though you're silent, when someone makes eye contact with you, I know I'm doing this all Barney style and shit like that, but I got a lot of young folk on here and stuff like that. But just you giving a smile and a nod or what's happening, bam, you done made the person feel that much at ease. The person that you're communicating with, you really didn't say anything. They feel that much at ease, right? So never be disrespectful. If someone is making eye contact, someone is there, say, say what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But, you're going to hear your coworkers talk about this and hoes that and all that. By you just being silent, right? The message that you give off is that you don't really associate with that, right? And the deeper metaphysical message that you give with that is that you need to be approached with some kind of respect. This is the way that people are going to interpret it. If you don't speak much, right? Especially when people are talking about nonsense, okay? When they're laughing, carrying on, shucking and jiving, all that bullshit, right? By you not entertaining that conversation, it subconsciously communicates to that group that you're not about that nonsense, okay? That you're not about that nonsense, because let me tell you guys something. People that talk about nonsense, people that just talk about talk about foolish shit, like I said, hoes, and I smashed this hoe, and fella, look, there's nothing wrong with that every once in a while. Hell, I talk about it sometimes. I sprinkle it here and there, right? If I'm asked about it, okay? If I'm even asked about it. Sometimes I won't even say shit if no one asks me about it, right? But those type of people that talk about empty subjects, and I'm just gonna say empty subjects, all the things that I just said, meaningless things. Those type of people you have to watch out for, because they gossip a lot, and they tend to step over boundaries, right? What do I mean by step over boundaries? Meaning they'll probably try to crack a joke at you, or they'll try to kind of disrespect you at times, crack a little joke or throw shade. Not all the time, but from life, what I noticed, this is, that them same type of people that just be talking and talking. They're the main ones to go and tell your business to everybody and crack jokes on you trying to be funny and shit and talk behind your back, right? So by you being silent, what you communicate to them folk is, I'm not on that shit, right? I'm not on that shit, so please don't approach me with that shit. Please don't try me with that shit. And guess what you said? Not a darn thing. You didn't say not a damn word. Your silence, your presence, right? If you have to be, and this is, fellas, I'm not telling you to purposely get in a group just so you can be fucking silent and awkward, right? I'm just saying in your everyday dealings, with you being silent like that, you're going to get respect. They're going to think twice about maybe cracking a slick joke with you, right? They're going to think twice about maybe saying something that tiptoes and borders the line, right? And if they do try to do that, you hit them with even more silence. You act like you ain't even hear that. You might just look at them and just kind of turn away, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, whatever you just said, bro, I don't even give a fuck what you just said. Damn, you just said you said 1,000 words without saying anything, right? There's power. There's power in silence, because I'm gonna tell you guys from experience, when I was extroverted and through time, right? Through time, I got a little more introverted. This comes with age. You start getting more to yourself. The reason, because you start seeing people's bullshit. You start seeing how they tell your business to everybody. Some shit that you told them in confidence, they're gonna go back and tell them, right? Or if you're too extroverted, or you're like, you crack jokes too much and stuff, people don't take you seriously. I know it's harsh. It's a harsh fact of life. People are not gonna take you seriously. I'm telling you right now, there's nothing wrong with being cool. Like I said, you can be cool, bro. You can be cool and you don't have to be a clown, right? You don't have to do backflips and act like a jester to be funny or to be cool or to be charming. You could be charming, funny, and cool with a very calm demeanor. And you don't even gotta say too much, right? But from what I found out is, like I said, when I was younger, I had to be the captain of everything. And when I say captain, I mean I had to be rambunctious and super extroverted and shit. And I started noticing people weren't taking me seriously. And I'm like, damn, man, like I'm not, I call it the Kevin Hart effect. Okay? Kevin Hart, people aren't really gonna take him seriously. Even if he is being serious, they're not gonna take him seriously because he's a jokester, right? Nothing wrong with that. He makes his bank account, I'm pretty sure his life is fucking awesome, right? But people don't even take him seriously. That's what's gonna happen to you, the Kevin Hart effect. Okay, so with you being more silent, other men are gonna respect you. As far as relationships go, fellas, communication is extremely vital, right? Communication is extremely vital. Same essence though, the best way to get a point across is silence. The best way to get a point across is silence, because believe it or not, silence is damn near an action. Metaphysical. I know I'm getting kind of metaphysical. It's getting kind of metaphysical here, fellas. If you following me at this certain point in time, press 1, right? Press 1 or type of 1 in the comment section and let me know y'all following me. Your silence is an action, a metaphysical action. It shows strength. It shows discipline, right? So when you get acting up, you guys, like something is going on that's kind of fucky, right? That's kind of wonky, kind of not, it ain't really going. You feel what I'm saying? All you got to do, and this varies, fellas. I'm not giving you a template on everything, right? Know when to use this. And like I said, this comes with time. But all you got to do is state your problem or issue one time, then you are silent. Right? If it's egregious enough, you're going to be silent. She's going to pick up on this. It's going to be kind of concerning to her because what you're communicating with your silence, right? And fellas, don't use this on your chick if she's being, you know what I'm saying, cool. I'm not telling you to use this if she's cool or a friend if they being cool. Don't just do this shit just to be malicious, okay? But you do this when you are disrespected or when something kind of wonky happens. Like I said, you're just gonna hit them with silence. And that silence, what it communicates is strength. Also, what it communicates is, hey, look, I might not, you know what I'm saying? I might not stick around, right? I might not stick around if you don't fix this shit, right? Because your silence is what? Is distance. It's metaphysical. Silence has so many metaphysical aspects to it. Distance, strength, discipline, all of these things come from silence, from you not saying a damn word. Silence is deafening, fellas. So a lot of guys, what they do is, I'm guilty of this too. Hey, look, we all get emotional, even as men, we all get angry, we all get sad. We're not robots, okay? We're not robots. We're not some kind of fucking R2D2 that just walks around, I am so stoic. No, we get angry. We scream sometimes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, fellas. We're very passionate, okay? But I'm going to tell you this. Something that beats that by miles is giving her ass silence, right? All you're going to do is just nod your head, right? And, hey, look, you might go to the gym, you might go visit your people, something, be like, hey, look, I'm going to the gym or I'm going to visit my peoples or something like that. And you give her complete silence. You don't speak to her unless she speaks to you. And you're going to keep the shit brief, right? You're going to be respectful. You're going to be respectful. You're not going to be disrespectful, okay? This is another huge, important factor, is to keep it respectful, right? So with you being respectful and you giving her that silence, she's going to get the message loud and clear. She's going to get that message loud and clear that what just transpired, what just happened is not cool, is not okay. You ain't okay with it, right? You're not okay with it, and you don't mind giving her silence. You feel me? And trust and believe, dog, females are not used to that. What are they used to? They're used to men constantly, right? Because I said we all do this. We all get mad. We all get frustrated. We all scream sometimes. We're humans, right? God gave us these things called emotions and feelings. God, it's funny like that. And he gave us these little traits called feeling, or these little mannerisms, or instilled emotions and feelings into us, right? But most men are going to be in their emotional state 100% of the time. They're never in their silent, stoic, respectful, state your purpose, right? State your issue very calmly, very solemnly, right? Very, very, you're almost talking to her in a very calm, just very like you're calm. Like, I didn't appreciate that, right? Bam. Hit her with that silence. Go ahead, hit the gym for a little bit, or whatever the case is. Whatever dynamic is going on. I'm talking about, maybe this is a relationship with a chick, and trust and believe that silence she probably ain't never felt that before. She probably has never felt that before, because most men that she's been with are loud and emotional. And when you hit her with that silence, it's fucking scary. The shit is frightening, because she doesn't know she don't know what the fuck going on. But you're really not doing nothing. You're really not doing anything in a physical or emotional sense. And that's the power of it. That's the magic of silence. You don't have to do a damn thing. The silence will work for you, right? The silence will work for you. It's gonna get people to respect you. It's gonna get people to kind of be like, okay, this guy kind of no nonsense. And what it does is it allows you to hear people. Okay, we're so busy talking about our fucking selves all of the time, right? Talking about what we did. And like I said, all of these empty ass subjects, talking about what we did, talking about ourselves. And I'm so good at this, I'm so good at that, that we never actually take the time to sit down and listen to other people. Let me tell you something. You will gather so much info listening to other people, right? And on top of that, instead of wasting your time on saying pointless shit, right? And I'm not saying, I'm going to reiterate this again. I'm not telling you to be a complete mute. I'm not telling you to just shut down all speech, right? We're social creatures. But for the most part, right? Don't say anything unless it has some kind of beneficial value, for the most part. Okay, if you're shooting the shit with your homeboys or something, y'all kicking it in a bar or pool hall where y'all playing pool, yeah, okay. And even then, keep it very simplicity, right? And there's power in that, because first of all, you're gaining information. You hear what other people are saying. You gather information. And what this information is you're gathering information about their character, right? What are their values? What's their character? You know what I'm saying? You're gathering information about something useful. Maybe they're talking about a subject that, hey, look, you learned something new. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about how to fix something, or they're talking about fitness, and you learn a new something new, something of value. Okay? That's another important thing about listening. You learn. The cliche saying, as old as time itself: 2 ears, 1 mouth, 2 eyes, right? And you can listen with your eyes too. Like, kind of sounds stupid, but use your eyes and your ears. You're gonna gather up so much information. You're gonna be like a human Google, right? Use your eyes, observe, and use your ears. Bam. That's how you gather info. You're looking at body language, you're looking at speech, you're gathering info, right? I hope this video helped, man. Extremely important, fellas. Please learn to be silent. It'll change your life for the better. All right. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.